Augusta's Historical Museum is located in the split-level brick house built in 1861 by August and Catherine Sert, immigrants from Hanover, Germany. August, an experienced carpenter, made furniture and caskets in the downstairs stone-walled workroom and grew grapes and fruit trees on the 8 acres surrounding the house. Catherine cared for their large family of 2 boys and 8 girls. Augusta acquired the 6-room house and grounds in 1975 from the descendants of the Sert family and turned the property into a town park and a museum. Dr. Anita Mallinckrodt, one of the caretakers of the Augusta Museum, and widely known as a regional history writer specializing in Missouri's German immigration, suggested that the Heritage Adventurers make benches for the museum. She told us that benches, rather than chairs, were frequently used in households to accommodate their expanding families. Benches could be used by the museum when groups came to hear lectures. They are especially helpful to seat children. Dr. Mallinckrodt recommended books that contained pictures of furniture from the period when the Sert family occupied the home. Sadly, Dr. Mallinckrodt passed away in 2019 and did not see the completed benches. Work began on 2 benches on November 30th, 2018 in the shop of Barry Bingham. The members of the Heritage Adventurers that worked on the benches include Sharon Bell, Barry and Marianne Bingham, Sam Houston, and Ken Vogel.
The 2 benches were made of white oak, a hardwood that is prevalent in the Augusta area and used for furniture in the 1860s. We used wooden dowels to join boards since that was also used in the 1860s furniture. In this photo, Sharon Bell and Sam Houston use a miter saw to cut the white oak to lengths needed for the benches. We scheduled a number of work sessions, usually lasting 2 hours each. Boards were prepared by planing them smooth, then cut to width and length, and then sanded. We joined the boards to provide the proper width for the benches by using biscuits every 6 inches. Biscuits are small wooden discs inserted between boards, glued in place, and they give the combined board strength and straightness. Sharon operates a biscuit joiner to create a slot for the biscuit to be inserted between the boards. Sam uses a miter saw to cut a board to length. Marianne is gluing up the sides of the benches. Each of the 2 benches has 2 legs. We took extra steps to ensure the legs were sturdy and will withstand years of safe use. On the left, we see a bench ready for its first application of a finish. On the right, Duke inspects the first application of the finish. On the bottom center of each bench, we wrote this inscription: made for the Augusta Museum by the Questers Heritage Adventurers, number 1478, 2019. Using Sam's SUV, we carried the two benches to the Augusta Museum and set them up for use. The benches were set in the lower level of the Augusta Museum, where the original woodshop was located. The museum staff gives lectures in this room, and the benches will provide seating to those attending. Barry, Marianne, and Sam are happy the benches are done and presented to the Augusta Museum. Thanks to all who participated in this project.